Good morning, everyone. I'm Sanjana Agrawal and welcome you to our channel Dento Awesome. I hope you all must be safe and healthy and enjoying the fun-filled video tutorials in Dento Awesome. So today we have a dynamic personality who's gonna answer the questions on how to maintain a healthy life in hostel. So let's quickly welcome ma'am with us. So here with us is Dr. Shuchi Batra ma'am, a dentist and completed her MDS in oral pathology and microbiologist and currently pursuing her PhD in the same and even MSc in dietetics and food service management. With the entire team of Dento Awesome, we heartily welcome you ma'am and it's an honor to have you with us ma'am.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sanjana. Thank you so much for this lovely opportunity to invite me to your channel and let me share my experiences with respect to such an interesting topic. So I'm looking forward for this session and let's go ahead.
Yeah. So, ma'am, before just beginning the interview, I just like to ask your experience. How was your experience being a hostel?
Right. See, actually, I am very close to my home and like my family. So I was like always, I used to feel very homesick and I used to keep running back to my home every weekend. So, but yeah, of course, I had a very like proper routine which could actually help me go through the entire week. And I used to look forward for the weekend to go home. So, but yeah, on the whole, my hostel life was really disciplined. So, yeah, so
Yeah,
this is all about.
like mostly the hostelites are not disciplined, but ma'am,
Right.
yeah, we can take the hostelites can take you as a role model now.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So, ma'am, the questions I'm gonna ask you, as I'm not a
Yeah,
hostelite, so they are not my personal
right,
questions, but they are the questions
right.
from my
Hmm.
colleague hostelites. So, should we begin now?
Right. Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah. The first question is, ma'am, that how should one focus towards their health being a hostelite?
Okay, see, health is, of course, we all know is very important for our life, not just for a hostelite, but for anybody. And I feel that more you engage in like your good, healthy habits, you will actually reap its benefits in the end of your life. And that's why young people should have the, like, they should know the importance of health. So for
Okay.
specifically for a hostelite, of course, as I mentioned, that you need to have a disciplined routine, and of course, you need to eat healthy. You need to exercise daily. You need to sleep properly, and you need to also have good friends around, because in your hostel, your friends are your family. So, of course, that if you have any issues, share with your friends, share with your family, share with your teachers, maybe. So, these are a few things. So, both and also both physical and mental health are important in
Okay.
a hostelite's life. So you need to focus on both, not just on your physical fitness. So yeah, so this is all that we can do for having a healthy hostel life.
Okay. So, ma'am, the second question is that what diet they should follow? As being a hostel, the mess food maybe not that appropriate. So, what
Right.
diet plan they should have?
See, I'll just share my experience first, and then I can give you a few
Yeah.
tips. So, what I used to do is, I used to cook myself. So, I had this induction in my room, and I had like a table where which was converted into a kitchen. So, I used to get all the stuff from my home, which is needed to cook food, and I used to cook healthy breakfast. At least my breakfast and dinner was made by me. So what I used to do is I used to get up early, and after my exercise, I used to come back to my room, have my bath, and cook my breakfast and have it and then go. So what happens is when you are just rushing, you tend to skip your breakfast, and then if you don't like something that is cooked in the mess, so people generally hostelites tend to skip their breakfast and then they are lethargic the whole day. They are not able to concentrate in their studies. So what I would suggest is that start your day with a good breakfast, and that would be possible, preferably if it's healthy. So that would be possible if you cook it on your own. So this is one thing, and also having early dinners can help you. So I used to cook my dinner as well and have a glass of milk before I sleep. So this was my routine, and of course I had those tiffins for my lunch service, and for my mid meals I used to go for a break and have your nimbu pani and all those things. So this is how you can actually manage like avoiding packaged food. You can have stocks of dry fruits, all those snacks that come from home, and then you can share it with your friends and also have it for your mid-meal snacks when you're hungry instead of opening a packet of chips or maybe a bottle of cold drink. So this is all that can be done for a good like diet for your hostel life.
Okay. Okay. So, ma'am, like we should be prepared to cook it from ourselves, because mostly the
Right.
mess will do it for a huge number of people. So, the
Right.
if you want to maintain the health, then you have to work for yourself.
Right.
And ma'am,
Right. Yes,
like
of course.
mostly the hostelites do not have proper sleep. So, like, ma'am, what is the
Hmm.
importance of
Hmm.
sleep to be healthy?
Uh, yes. See, the importance of sleep to be healthy is that when you're sleeping, body releases a hormone called as growth hormone and insulin-like growth factor, which actually improves your metabolism. It cures all your diseases. It keeps your like basically you are healthy. And also, when you're sleeping, your protein assimilates in your body. So your repair work happens when you're sleeping. So basically, all those diseases like thyroid, diabetes, they all are prevented when you sleep well. So sleeping is very important. I feel it is the most underrated aspect of fitness. So I would, and like I would, at least for my like my experience is that I used to always sleep early and wake up early. And to make a habit, you just have to practice it for 21 days and it becomes a habit. So like start at least waking up early so that you sleep early and avoid having those long naps for your afternoon. Like just a 20-minute nap in the afternoon is like good enough. So sleep early, wake up early, still at the same time every single day. That will actually help you. And what I used to do is that because I was lucky to have a single occupancy room, so I used to sleep at 10, and everybody in the hostel knew that I sleep at 10. So nobody like disturbed me also. So if you are disciplined, I feel everybody else will also be motivated around you. So that is all like about sleep, which
So,
I
ma'am,
have to say.
like how many hours is necessary for
Right.
a sleep?
Yes. See, it depends on person to person, but preferably 6 to 10 hours is enough. Like it depends from person to person. Few people are fresh when like, and also, yeah, what you have to do is don't wake up with an alarm. Wake up naturally. So that will complete your sleep cycle and then you wake up. Don't disturb your sleep cycle with that alarm. So this is a trick actually to know how much you have to sleep. Your body automatically will tell you how much sleep it needs.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
So, ma'am, like the next question is, like, ma'am, from apart from diet
Right.
and sleep, what is the other factors to be healthy?
Hmm. Diet and sleep. Okay, so apart from that, of course, exercise. Also, you can meditate. That is also a good way of keeping your physical, of course, your mental health really good. So, exercise, then uh, having good, positive people around you is also important. So, yeah, exercise is very important, I feel, which people tend to avoid when they are living in hostel. I have seen that maximum people don't exercise when they
Yeah.
are in a
Mm.
hostel.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I don't live in hostel, but I also skip that most of the time. So, ma'am, like in a hostel, there is many stuffs which has to be done by ourselves. So, like, ma'am, how to manage time for
Right.
cooking, for exercise, and even to have a proper sleep and study loads
Yes.
with study loads.
Yeah. So, what were you talking about? The exercise part, right?
Yeah.
How do you manage the time? Yeah. So, see, what I used to do is like this is actually like the best thing that you can do is that you wake up early. If you wake up early, you get more hours than compared to other people. So I used to get up at 5 o'clock. I used to get ready by 5:30 and then go for my half an hour jog and then an hour of gym. So I used to be back by 7. So and when I remember when I used to be coming back to my hostel, still my like neighbors and like people living around me in the hostel, they तभी भी वो लोग उठे नहीं रहते थे, like they are still sleeping. So I have like I have utilized those extra 2 hours of my day, which is really important. Like if you give those at least 1 hour, half an hour of your time, your day for exercise, it releases good endorphins that keeps you positive and happy. And of course, your metabolism is good, your muscle strength is good, your bone strength is good. So basically, you're healthy, you are able to concentrate better because your blood
Yeah.
circulation goes into your brain and helps in your studies as well. You have good skin, good hair, like those things. So you need to exercise and do whatever you like. What I used to do is I used to go to the gym, and the trainer was really like the trainer in the gym was really good. I really still miss my actually the hostel life. In my hostel life, I just miss the gym because the gym trainer was so good. And yeah, it like I could not imagine a day without exercise. So everybody used to tell me in the hostel that kindly wake us up and like take us with you, but nobody used to get up. So you need motivation basically for exercising daily. You need to inculcate that habit, as I said, inculcate like practice it for 21 days and it will become a habit. So yeah, exercise is very important.
And so, ma'am, how we should stay motivated?
See, now I'll give you an example. So if you have bought a car, a very expensive sports car, and you just keep it parked in your garage and you don't move it, it's made to like it's made to run fast, and then if you don't move it, then obviously it's going to deteriorate. So same is the case with our body. If you just keep it inactive, so you will actually suffer in the long run. So half an hour a day of exercise, I have already mentioned a lot of benefits of exercise and your healthy living basically. So once you start doing this, once you see those changes in your body, like see for me, like my periods became regular, then my painless periods was my second experience, then my hair stopped falling, then my skin became really good, etc., etc., and eventually I lost weight. So when you start seeing small changes, and it'll motivate you the next day to go, and eventually it will become a habit. Like right now, since last 2 years, I have uh, like I've been cycling a lot, so that I really love. Like I cannot like I cannot imagine my day without cycling. So my 1 hour of cycling in the morning. So find something that you really like. Don't copy others. Do something that you really like. Like I love cycling, so I go in the morning at 6:30 for an hour, and just go alone. Like have some alone time. If you don't like going alone, have some good friends who motivate you to go. Or maybe have some aim. Like maybe if you want to, like some people want to lose weight, some people want to adopt a healthy life. Have some aim with you, which can actually keep you going through. And also I just read this in a book that if you're like you can also keep reward. Like if you're exercising for the whole week, you can go and shop something that you really like, maybe a nice dress or maybe a novel that you want to. So you can keep those perks so that for at least 2-3 weeks, by the time it's a habit, you can actually like you are still motivated. So this is a good trick to be motivated.
Just really like the way you said of the reward. I'll definitely apply this to my thing.
Yes.
I spend my exercise so much, so I can make myself regular with this thing because I'm a
Right,
lover of
right.
shopping. So that way, may I get regular for
Oh,
the
nice.
exercise?
Yeah, yes, sure. Yeah, that's a cool way, right?
Yeah. Ma'am, like the next question is that how did you manage your stress
Right.
staying apart from your parents?
Okay, so again, the same thing is that first of all, have some good friends. Like if you don't have friends in your hostel, then maybe just reconnect with your good old friends, or maybe your parents, keep talking to them, share everything. Like don't, if you have some troubles, share it with your teacher. Don't keep it to yourself. And also meditation can help here, and like really like keep your physical and mental health both at place. And yeah, like just, and if you're regular with your studies, you will not have stress at the end. Like mainly stress is because of exams. So what children tend to do is that they don't study a whole year, and then at the end they are like just burdened with studies, and they're just sitting in one place, they're not exercising. So if you're regular with your studies and your exercise, then you will not skip your exercise even in your exam times, and you will also be able to combat stress, because an half an hour jog or maybe a run can actually help you like release your stress. And also one thing that I would like to mention, that stress is like it releases a hormone called cortisol, which causes weight gain. So the more you stress, the more you gain weight. So like just if you are really like tired, just take a vacation, like maybe go with your family or whatever. But yeah, don't just be too stressed. Marks नहीं आएंगे तो चलेगा, कोई पूछता नहीं है बाद में कितने marks आए हैं. But yeah, like if your mental health is good, then you will perform better also. So yeah, this is all about managing stress.
Yeah. So, ma'am, what is the importance of cooking while living in the hostel?
Cooking. Okay, so see, I loved cooking, and see what happens is when you are eating from a mess. Say they have made samosas, so they'll be reusing that oil. They'll be using low quality maida. They'll be using low quality potatoes. They'll not clean it. They'll just put it like that, and that oil which they are reusing, I'm just giving an example that the oil that we are using can actually like if you're reusing it, it becomes trans fat, so it is really harmful for the body. And that's why if you're frying it at your home, like if you are like cooking something in the hostel on your own, it tends to be much healthier than your whatever is in the mess, or maybe you're eating something on the stalls and all those things. So that is why you need to cook. And also for the boys, because boys tend to avoid cooking, so even for the boys, they should at least have one meal in a day, especially if it's breakfast. That's really good. One meal in a day should be your home cooked meal. So in our case, we can cook, and you can keep everything. Also, I've seen hostels provide you with maids also. Like few of my like hostel mates used to have maids as well. So they used to get the vegetables and food and everything, and they used to make it in their own kitchen. So yeah, that can also be done, because basically the more fresh you eat, which is just prepared, it's the more nutritious and it absorbs better in your body. So that's why it's important for you to learn how to cook. And when you're cooking, you are basically close to the process of cooking, so you understand the important food. We usually, what we do is, ye khana acha nahi hai and all, we just throw tantrums. But when you cook, you actually realize how much importance the food has, and like how much of hard work do like it's needed to cook food. So that is what, like basically in our country, food is considered as god. So like, just to respect food, you need to actually like start cooking. That is how students will, I mean children will respect food. So that is why cooking is important.
Yeah, yeah. Like, it was a very great answer, ma'am. So, ma'am, like,
Thank you.
like, what advice you would like to give to the students?
Right. Like in general you're talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah, yeah. In general, what advice would you
Yeah.
like to give to?
Okay, so see, first of all, I'll just summarize a few points which I have already mentioned, which are really important. Which is, first is to be disciplined. Um Keep your, if you are staying really far away from your home, and you are not easily, like you don't go home very frequently, so for them, keep your weekdays for your like 5 days, just you won't like have a proper routine for those 5 days, and for 2 days you can chill. So yeah, like that motivates you also. So a cheat meal, or not exercising for a day, just taking a break, hanging out with your friends, so keep that for one day. Don't keep like every day you're going out with your friends and eating food. So that should have some like, you should draw some line there. That is one thing. And of course, if you have a routine, like as I said, I used to get up at 5 and exercise till like 7, and then go to the college. So I used to reach early also to the college. I used to perform better. I used to study also daily. So when you study daily, you are not burdened at the end. So that is also important. Be in touch with your, at least write one answer. Like even if you are learning one answer a day, that is also enough. Sleep early, have milk in the night before you sleep. Also have those homemade pickles, you can carry them with you. Have ghee, lots of ghee is good for your concentration and for your mental health as well. Energy, it gives you energy. So yeah, these are a few things. And daily exercise, we've talked about that. We've talked about meditation. So yeah, in general, this is all a holistic approach. Not one thing can actually help you have a healthy life, both physical and mental, I'm talking about. So yeah, in general, this is all about health for a hostelite.
So, yeah, these were the questions I got from my colleagues. If anyone have any other
Right.
questions, they can just comment in the comment box. We'll definitely pass them to Suchi ma'am, and you have a correct answer for those.
Yeah.
Ma'am, you have given the wonderful answers to every questions. Not only the hostelites, even
Thank you.
the students staying in home, they can take home message and definitely follow a healthy life. Even I am gonna start it from today.
Right.
So
Right.
Yeah, literally, it's important that you should
Yes.
maintain your health so that we have to live
Right.
long and
Right.
healthy.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm happy I could motivate you actually. I'm
yeah,
really happy.
actually,
Hope I could motivate the audience also.
yeah, ma'am. Actually, I am motivated because I used to not follow
Thank you.
any of these things, but I will definitely started from today itself, not skipping today also.
Right.
So
Right. That's really nice.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like if we started from the day we
Yes.
motivated, we can motivate ourselves for the next days also.
Yes. Totally. Yes. That's very true. And consistency is the key here. Like,
Sure, ma'am.
yeah.
So,
Yes.
to all the audience listening to us, ma'ams take some many more seminars, webinars, and live sessions for maintaining a healthy life. So you can follow the ma'am's Instagram page. I'll just leave the link in the bio. So you can just follow ma'am and get all the updates how to maintain your healthy life, and even you can contact ma'am personally if you want to have a diet plan for yours. So, ma'am, what do you want to
Thank
say?
you so much. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And if you liked our video, just comment below and also like. Yeah, so and thank you so much, Dr. Sanjana, for inviting me to this lovely platform. I really thank you. And I'm looking forward for such more wonderful sessions with you. You are really an amazing host and you really interviewed me really well. And yeah, thank you. You're doing a wonderful job. We are really proud of you. Thank you
Thank,
so much.
thank you so much, ma'am. Leary, the complete team of Dento Awesome is like just obliged that you are with us, and definitely we're gonna have many more sessions with you. So, guys, if you just
Right.
like the video, hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe the channel. If you have any other doubt, just leave in a comment box.